Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome, it's Chris back with yet another fragrance review, and actually today it's a double because we are facing two fragrances from the same maison, from the same brand, Giacomo this time. Giacomo, I actually very highly rate the house of Giacomo, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, their story is fantastic. Gerard Courtin and James Kaplan meeting in New York somewhere in the late 60s, deciding, to do some business together. They found the brand, then they base it in Deauville in France, okay, and they come up with some stunning fragrances in the process ever since the 70s. Male and female fragrances alike, like you can name Silences or Giacomo de Giacomo, okay, and obviously the brand goes through some changes, but I found that their creativity and that their dedication to quality as well as their own footprint has remained, and that's what I very highly rate in any designer brand, okay? And that's very much the case here with Giacomo. And it's two fragrances that I'm going to be introducing to you today, my dear friends. So let's go with the chronological order here, because the first one that has hit the market in 2007 was simply called Giacomo for Men. Giacomo for Men. Giacomo has released Aura back in 2000, I think it was, and this was, I think, the follow-up. The very next fragrance into the new millennium for Giacomo, and based on the color, you would say, "Oh, is this a Dior Homme clone?" And I've seen somewhere in Fragrantica people trying to go along that road. No. Is this maybe is this similar to Miracle Homme by Lancôme? It has notes that are featured in Miracle by Lancôme, okay, but this is very much a standalone fragrance that is standing on its two beautiful feet, and I'm going to tell you how it achieves that, okay? It's very important to mention that the parfumeur, the nose behind this, is Mathilde Bijawi, okay? And she has really done something very special here, because she has created a fragrance that is uplifting, fresh, spicy, invigorating, optimistic, and has a tremendous backbone, okay? And in order to do that, she has combined, like in the good old 80s or 70s, loads and loads of notes here, okay? So you can read them all up on Fragrantica if you want. It's not my job to tell you and read the notes from a paper to you, okay? So what I'm getting here is the freshness obviously comes from an instant fruity freshness that you will recognize most likely to be pineapple, okay? Pineapple, and I'm usually not the greatest fan of pineapple, okay? But here, the pineapple start immediately pairs up with pepper and cedar, okay? So Bijawi didn't leave the pineapple alone, okay, in the top notes here, because it's just beautiful, and there's some additional spiciness, some additional kick from somewhere, and I found out, I had to read it actually myself, that it's pimento. Pimento gives it this, pimento and pepper together, wow, they create this spiciness, pepperiness with a twist, okay? It's even more fiery, it has a kick, an additional kick, right? And in order to balance that, to counterbalance that, Mathilde Bijawi used plum and coffee. Oh my goodness, beautifully. But they come in later, okay? So at the beginning you have this pineapple, cedar, pepper, and pimento going on, and then the plum and the coffee move in to soften this. And what you get sort of stretching over the fragrance entirely is one of my favorite notes ever, nutmeg, because nutmeg keeps this whole thing like in a big basket together. Nutmeg wraps this up so beautifully. Mathilde Bijou, je t'aime, huh? Ah, beautiful. It has the fire in the belly, this fragrance. It has a standalone character to it. It's serious enough, but at the same time, it smells like a promise of a new day for a man with confidence. Okay, that sounds like a cheesy ad or a marketing slogan, but it's not, because that's exactly how it smells. You cannot be in a bad mood smelling this fragrance. Okay, an absolute stunning, fresh, spicy, a little bit fiery, a little bit fruity, never too sweet. Okay, the pineapple here is never too sweet at all, and that's coming still from a time pre 1 million Paco Rabanne. Okay, here the parfumeurs were still following a normal kind of line in order to create something not extremely syrupy sweet. Okay, if there was sweetness in the fragrance, it was counterbalanced by other things. Okay, not overwhelmingly syrupy sweet like in these days. Okay, forget about it. This is absolutely just the right spiciness here, due probably to the cedar, pimento and pepper. It has, you could think it goes into some powdery direction, but just when you would think it's a powdery direction, it says no powdery direction here. Okay, no lipstick, no powder, no magic show like this. Okay, this is straightforward, masculine, nice, brilliant fragrance. Okay, very well done. And then in 2016 they came up with this fragrance called For Men Intense, Giacomo For Men Intense. Now I have this here, and wow, and I will tell you the notes if you want. If I will tell you the notes, but straight ahead, I was lying in bed yesterday. I was sniffing this in order to prepare for the review, and I was sniffing. I was thinking, this reminds me so much of two things. Okay, the start of the fragrance reminds me as if you take a glass, open a can of Coke, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. I prefer actually Pepsi. Pour it in, and you get this cola smell. Okay, then put your hand deep into a flower bucket full of earth. Okay, you take the earth out and pour it straight into the Coke, the glass with the Coke inside. You know, Coca-Cola inside or Pepsi Cola, and earth. And then on top of that, sprinkle a bit of bits and pieces of wood. Okay? And then shake it, don't drink it, just smell it. That's exactly how it smells. It smells deep, dark, fizzy, invigorating, interesting, sexy, rough. It's a bit rough. It's like when you take the Coke and you before you drink it, you know, you smell it first, obviously, and the little prickles, the little bubbles hit your nose, and you say, "Woof, okay, this is how it smells at the beginning." Okay, it's not your necessarily most well-balanced fragrance ever created, but that's actually the charm. That's the appeal here. That's why it's intense. It's really kicking your nose just then to mellow down and proceed and become one with your skin chemistry, with your body heat, and go a long, long time at the very dry down. Then this combination of notes I'm going to tell you, it's on this one, it will go down to be a constant base of something that smells like a lobby or reception area, if you will, of a high-end hotel. Okay, the lobby of a very high-end hotel. The coziness, the upper scale type of still dark, not too bright hotel. Like this is a dark themed hotel, okay? But still very high scale. Oh shit, maybe the bar is somewhere there as well. It's just so incredibly beautiful. And it has this cardamom spiciness at the beginning, just to go into the notes there, okay? But you have juniper berries here, star anise, okay? Star anise, which gives it this instant character. It kicks it straight away, okay? It is absolutely fizzy. It's fizzy. That's the best word I can describe it. It's fizzy dark, fizzy dark, much in the veins of Azzaro, Onyx, or Silver Black. That's closest there, okay? But there you have some apple and stuff going on. Here, I think it must be the juniper berries, the star anise, playing with the cardamom there, and coming into play is nutmeg again. Okay, nutmeg again wraps this up beautifully, and that's the common ground between the two, because you have, again, like in a basket, nutmeg is wrapping this up so beautifully. But what gives it the extra kick here, you know, the hotel lobby kick, I tell you the secret, it's agar wood, oud, okay, agar wood, which gives it this je ne sais quoi. What is this? Why doesn't this somehow fit into the? It doesn't really fit with the other notes, yet it fits. That's exactly it's an interplay between dark and bright, this fragrance, on a constant basis. And some people maybe don't like it because of that, because it seems to be, wow, this is a bit too much, okay? My friend Joel, for example, said, I can't handle this fragrance, I can't, because he doesn't like, it's not to his taste, in the interplay between the star anise, the juniper berry, the nutmeg, the agar wood, and the cardamom, and you know, and then to give it a final kick before going to bed in some nice expensive hotel apartment, you know, or you know, special king bedroom upstairs on the 110th floor, okay? Ladder and patchouli give it the final kick. So that's when you get laid, basically. That's what I want to say. And I was searching for words there, okay? So this is a fizzy, dark fragrance full with very, very enjoyable, but contrasts that at the same time challenge the wearer as well. But again, only at the beginning, because afterwards it mellows down. Okay, but when you spray this on, you go, wow, I'm ready for a night out now. If I have, you know, I can shoot, you know, I can score. Okay, this is the way it smells. It totally comes across as this, but done tastefully. Okay, it has a strong projection, stronger projection in sillage than the normal one, the regular one. Okay, that's why it's intense. This one, obviously, so it's more intense. It's nighttime. And it's punchier. Both have excellent longevity. This lasts longer as well. It's an eau de parfum. The intense version is an eau de parfum. The for men, the normal regular one, is an eau de toilette. Okay, but both have great performance. This one, as the name says, is just more intense, more challenging, but both of them are incredibly well crafted and incredibly interesting. Never boring, not for a second, not for the wearer, and not for, you know, the audience, the people around you, your environment who smells this. You will get compliments. Okay, for this you have to have a little bit of balls to wear it. Okay, this is more office friendly. Okay, so but figure it out, try them, because their price versus quality ratio is outstanding. It's absolutely outstanding, and that's again something that I admire the Giacomo brand for, because they do really great fragrances for great prices with great performance and great quality. So the only downside that I can say is maybe that the sprayer mechanism, the sprayer itself, is not the utmost best. Okay, it's not bad. It's better than many designers. Okay, but could be probably better. I'm a bit touchy when it comes to sprayers. Okay, that's the only thing. Design of the bottle, performance of the fragrance, individuality of the creativity of the brand, everything is perfect. Smell, absolutely. So I can only highly recommend Giacomo for Men and Giacomo for Men Intense. I think actually this one must have been done by Mathilde Bijawi, because the nutmeg, how it really wraps this whole composition up, is very similar to the regular version. Okay, so that was Chris with a comprehensive review of these two wonderful fragrances from Giacomo. Merci beaucoup, je vous en prie, and see you soon for another review. Thanks and bye bye.